What about the moon? Seriously, how has this not really occurred to me? This eclipse season, every moment of this moon. I saw the picture last night. My friend took this picture in Toronto last night of the moon, and the it's unbelievable the varieties and qualities of energy that were emanating from the moon. And realizing that the light of the moon, of course, is reflected from the sun, right? Oh, this is Lauren Rowan. This is Surfing Vuzuvaya. It's another beautiful day on the planet because, yeah, it's our fucking planet, right? It's our fucking decision how things go here. So, whatever else, it's our decision how things go right here with us. So, the moon, on the other hand, the moon is reflecting the vibrational resonance. So, as the sun's rays in these huge solar storms, so is the intensity of the moon being magnified by this energy, by this fuse, right? So, that is really incredible. The understanding that the moon's energy and influence now is hereby magnified. And how does this affect the gravity and the electromagnetic field of the moon itself? How does the atmosphere of the moon interact? Right. This looking at those are the science and also the metaphors of that, because how is this intense light shining on your own mysterious nature, your own shadow self, the part of you which reflects in opposites. Again, that is mirror work too, right? Is because the mirror shows you the opposite of what you're doing, not the true. One day it's there on my list. I really want to build a true mirror, you know. I think that's a really intense and beautiful concept to work with a true mirror to see what reflection actually looks like, because what we see is the opposite. And this is where it's really important to step away, because what we see in the world is what our brain expects to see and adjusts to see in that perspective. This is again the why the nature paradox is so important. So in looking at the moon right now, let's really consider and allow ourselves to see what is happening on the moon now, tonight, as we build toward this beautiful full moon. Or is it? Yeah, the full moon is on Friday, I believe. So, and it's an eclipse moon. Haha. So, the eclipse, the dynamic of the eclipsing is going to be that much more magnified because, again, the solar intensity, the reflected light intensity is going to be that much more magnified. And so I feel the need, I have so many different things that I've spoken on eclipses and on how the physicality of eclipses and how it impacts the body. I think it's time to do a nice summary of those, either put a collection of them on my Patreon. Once again, my Patreon has stuff for free. Lots of stuff, lots of stuff, lots of stuff. Um, because it's a really neat forum that allows me to organize and share the breadth of my work without narrowing it down to just one interest, because that is not my nature. That's not my nature. La la. I think it's great that that works for other people. Um, so yeah, so really, let's be curious. Again. So curiosity allows for the approach of the open mind in a simple and playful way, right? Simple and playful. The natural curiosity of the child, which innately all of us always are, because this is all still new. Compared to the mycelium, the age of the mycelium, do I even exist? I'm like a fluff. blown by the wind. The mycelium may or may not notice. But in this moment, for me, my existence is a central force. Because again, I am creating the universe in this flex and flow in my perceptive reality. And that is why I approach my perceptive reality with the curiosity that allows me to uh, to perceive and experience new things and new possibilities in new ways, unexpected things, things I did not anticipate. The world can be so much more beautiful than I have ever imagined because, and I'm always seeking to expand the parameters of my imagination with my curiosity. Because again, there is so much more that I don't know than that I do. And that always be so. And that is the dragon I am chasing. Just to say, tag, you're it. Not because I want to hurt the dragon. We're cool buddies. We're totally buddies. So yeah, waxing your surfboard, the curiosity to play tag with the dragon of knowledge, of understanding, of growth, of multidimensional expansion. You know, it can be everything. It doesn't have to be one thing. It can curiously be far more. This is a shift, and it is curiously far more than I ever imagined it could be. So keep dreaming, beautiful dreamer, and let's wax our surfboard with the joyous curiosity of being. I'm glad you're here dreaming with me. I can see you, I can feel you in this co-creational universe. Let's keep surprising ourselves. Because peace is the most natural thing ever. Love you and I'm with you. Lauren Rowan, Surfing Vuzuvaya.